The key to staying competitive is making sure your employees have the right skills to succeed and transition into new roles. But this is no easy task. According to a McKinsey Global Institute report, by 2030, as many as 375 million workers, or roughly 14% of the global workforce, may need to switch occupational categories, as digitization, automation, and advances in artificial intelligence disrupt the world of work. So, how can you make sure that your employees have the skills they need to thrive now and in the future? This is where reskilling comes in. In this episode, we'll explain how to reskill your workforce for the future in 9 steps. Before we get started, check out our guide to performing a skills gap analysis to identify the skills your employees need to achieve business objectives, regardless of how their job evolves over time. You can find the link in the first comment below. Welcome back to another episode of Learning Bites. I'm Liz, and today we'll talk about how you can reskill your workforce. Just as a reminder, please subscribe to our channel, click the notification button, and like the video. Now let's get started. Reskilling is training employees in new capabilities to equip them for a different position within the organization. This is different from upskilling, which is preparing your employees for major changes in their current position. Reskilling workers is an effective way to address the growing skills gap. You can maximize the effectiveness of your reskilling program by following these 9 steps. Number 1, uncover skills gaps. Your first step is to map out where the organization is headed, determine what it takes to get there, and assess how well your current roles and workforce are equipped to support this. You can use an updated skill inventory of what your employees have to offer to find out secondary and tertiary skills. This can be combined with a skills gap analysis. Together, they'll help you determine the specific skills and knowledge your workforce is missing. Number 2, look for skill adjacencies. Once you've identified the skills needed, it's time to look for similar skills already present in the organization. This will make reskilling a little easier. Employees with related competencies may not need reskilling, or will be able to quickly learn skills needed for a new role. For example, someone with customer service experience could make a smooth transition into sales thanks to their strong verbal communication skills and first-hand knowledge of your product or service. Number 3, organize specific skills training. You can now decide on the exact training your employees need to develop new skills. Your employees' skill sets will vary, so training will need to be somewhat personalized to meet different learning needs. Offering an assortment of training methods is ideal. Number 4, combine reskilling methods. Be sure to use several education delivery techniques. This provides flexibility and lets you choose what works best for different learning styles, as well as the type of skills gap you want to address. You could use methods such as on-the-job training. Employees get real-world exposure to a new role's tasks by taking on small projects for another team or through a mentoring relationship. Online learning, speed up the learning process with bite-sized lessons available at any place and any time. Blended learning, a combination of online learning and classroom training, ensures all material is covered while letting learners ask questions and interact with the instructor. If your organization has remote or hybrid employees, remember to apply remote training methods to reskill this sector of your workforce. Number 5, promote job shadowing. Job shadowing is an excellent way for people to become familiar with a new role within or across departments. Your employees will gain valuable and accurate insights into the requirements of different jobs. It's also a great reskilling method if you're on a tighter budget. Number 6, focus on digital skills. Companies that were forced to have employees work from home during the pandemic quickly learned how vital adequate digital skills are. It's crucial that businesses prepare their employees to adapt to new technologies. This will help you close the digital skills gap and prepare your workforce for digital transformation. Number 7, measure and evaluate success. There's no point to a reskilling program if it's not effective, so you should measure the impact of your efforts. To measure learning effectiveness, you can use Kirkpatrick's 4-level training evaluation model. This looks at learners' reactions, knowledge and skills obtained, behavioral change, and business impact to understand the extent of a training program's influence. Number 8, encourage lifelong learning. Reskilling is a perpetual process, so your organization needs to have a culture of continuous learning. You can instill a knowledge-seeking mindset in your employees by encouraging them to embrace reskilling opportunities. Offer support to find them the methods that work for them. Managers must buy into the value of reskilling and should actively participate in their own training. Make sure leadership understands the importance of developing their staff so they'll wholeheartedly promote your reskilling program. Number 9, don't neglect your own skills. HR is changing rapidly too. So you need new skills to stay current. So starting your reskilling program in your department makes sense. Upgrading your abilities as an HR professional by learning about advanced HR technologies and people analytics will give you and your company an edge in today's dynamic business landscape. Reskilling is an essential strategy to address skills gaps and ensure that your employees are equipped to contribute to your organization's goals. To learn more about how you can conduct a skills gap analysis in your own organization, download our step-by-step guide through the link in the first comment. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell, and like the video. Bye-bye.